Traders, hello, evening, morning for most if you watch in America or Northern Hemisphere. So what I like to do is make the video analysis stuff straight after things have either I've won a trade, I've lost a trade, or in this case, there's no trade. So what I'm learning is, I'm using the Tim Alerts chat room to monitor the shares that I'm interested in. If the price action doesn't happen to the plan, I take off. I'm not interested. So ONDK earnings winner. There was no dip, low volume, low interest. It just floated a little bit in a tight consolidation range. So it wasn't really for me, and I didn't take it. What I was looking for was a potential dip buy around $5, and it didn't want to budge. And as you can see, I'm actually getting quite a few candles here, so I've only got the current 5-minute candles not showing. So it opened, it traded a little bit higher, but then as I said in the previous video with my watch list, I was looking for a little bit of a bounce. Like $5 is a little bit of support there, and it didn't really want to do that. So I don't know where it's going, because sideways is not high probability plays really, and I'm not quite interested in just jumping in here. So as you can see, hindsight's 2020, but again, it was low volume and it was quite choppy, and I like to look for a dip and then or a bounce here, and it didn't really want to clear the highs of yesterday's session at 5:15. So it just, to me, it didn't give enough to warrant me wanting a trade. XXII, let's see if this one, and it is nice. So there was a little bit of activity pre-market. It was up, and again, it didn't really, 232, 227 on the daily chart was quite good, and as you can see here, that's where I was really looking for it to dip down to. It didn't. It was mid 230s, like 232, 230. I don't believe it went below 230. Let's bring it up on Market Watch. As you can see, I get a delayed feed with my demo account with Interactive Brokers. That's to do with my computer's processing ability, so as well. So network's not too bad. I get enough internet that allows me, because I can run MetaTrader 4, which is for currency stuff. So this is just a little more demanding on the processor. It's 4 years old, so I am getting a new one. Just waiting on the tax return. But I'll bring up XXII. So it's floating around 235. We'll bring that up. So what I did, I didn't rush in with like a franticness or a panic. I'm sort of learning just to remain calm. I actually listened to some brainwave tracks, some alpha wave stuff, just to keep me, in the zone, finger on the pulse type brain activity. But again, there's nothing frantic going on. So 235 it's trading at. So you can see, it did actually trade as low as 231. So like I thought, it didn't quite crack. I'm going to close that down. And then GPRO, I did notice it might have gone to 260. I didn't end the pending order here. Oh, again, I was looking for the high of that bad boy. This one here, 1059. So one Market Watch, I might have seen it flicker around 1060 with their data. So, and this is where it's at. Like, it opened quite strongly. Pre-market was up around 5%, and I was looking for it just to fade a little bit, but it's just hovering now. So there's no real high probability moves. There was no big moves. Volume is pretty low on this one as well, guys. So yeah, no trades. I'm happy with that, and I stuck with my plan. So there's nothing much going on, but I took a trade. This is my currency stuff. See how the pound US dollar is going. So for me, I can monitor these things during the day, and then obviously the penny stock stuff is later on. But see, this runs alright, and I don't get an interrupted feed, unlike with this, and I'll close this down. So the new laptop, I know where I'm going to get it from. It's a good price. So just the Australian tax office just needs to pay me now. And now it doesn't want to respond. So yeah, I got in around there, and it's dropped pretty nice. Oh yeah, nice. First target's hit. See, there we go. There we go. Keep falling. Keep falling. We'll move that stop loss. I'm going to move that stop loss now to break even. Move the stop loss. Where's the stop loss at? Move to 50. There we go. So we've got some locked in profits there, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Close that bad boy down. So how about that? So yeah, you can do penny stock. You can do, with the currency trading, what I do is I run a simulated program. I back test it on Forex Tester 3 as well. So this has been a 10-month thing for me. So I don't learn things quickly. Some people do. I saw Roland Wolf 170. That is impressive. That is very impressive. But I'm just a normal guy, and I study as much as I can. But yeah, like some people just don't. You have to appreciate that. And if you don't, I'm not running with real money yet, but I treat that like real money. I've had that for 10 months. It's exactly what I'd run with a real account. I have that money. It's in a savings account. I'm not going to use it until I'm satisfied. So, it's just a journey, guys. It's a slow process. Tim always says that, but that's just how it has to be. All right. Anyway, guys, look, I'm sorry I got a little bit off topic there, but what I'm trying to get to the point is, if there are no trades, keep your mind busy. I would probably not go back to the chat room mid-session because I find I'm a little impulsive. If you're like me, you're like, oh, there's a trade going, and when you see these missed opportunities and people are talking about, the money they've made and everything and the trades, which, you gloat a little bit, that's fine. You got, if you made a winning trade, tell the room, and it's like a pissing contest in there sometimes, but whatever. So you just don't get sucked into, just the franticness of it all. And people are posting shit about, this is moving, that's moving. It's just a distraction. It's too much. It's too much. There's over 1,000 people in there. So what I would tell you is to stick to your plan. You make the watch list. You either follow Tim's or you see what the pre-market movers are doing and have your strategy and stick to it, okay? Because this is not going to make you $1 million in a year. All right, unless you're like Stephen Dux, who is like a savant of trading. Okay, and well, his risk tolerance seems extremely high. So, and he's good at what he does. But most normal people, you're going to be stressed. You're going to be, but there are some people that can get away with it. But yeah, it's just a long, slow process, guys. Enjoy the trading session, and happy trading and good luck. Bye.